Okay, so I'm recording the video again, except today I'm in bed instead of sitting down and the light is a bit dimmer. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to say that I don't know, it feels really weird. Every time in my head I'm always talking to you, Vicky. But when I start recording and when I start imagining myself talking to you, I kind of just lose my words. I mean, I really don't know why. But you know, whatever. I guess I'll just address this to myself. I think I feel a lot of mixed feelings. I feel really angry at her for being so inconsiderate. Well, I'm no longer angry. Maybe there is a bit of resentment in me. I don't really want to hold it against her because I know that maybe, just maybe, she didn't do it on purpose. But I guess I think I'm just lying to myself. It doesn't take much to be considerate. Yes, you can be insecure, you can feel a certain way, but that doesn't justify you doing what you did. I do believe that people have control over their actions. And yeah, it was just so every step of the way, you know. Even in the beginning, I was talking about how inappropriate it was to go drink with him in his room. That already made me question the relationship that you guys had. And then when he went to Vietnam, I expressed my concern so many times, to the point where I tell you explicitly, which made you do even worse. And that's just the part where I don't understand. And how can it be that when he went into your room, you didn't ask him to go away and you were just like, come, you know, like, there's no way that there was no flirting beforehand or any. And I can come up with a million excuses, but you know, it hurts actually to even imagine what happened, like how. And you know, you can blame me all day for holding on to that trauma, but you know, to this day I don't think I've received a proper apology or proper accountability or even a retelling of the exact truth of what happened in that room on that day or that night. You invite him over to your house and he sneaks in for no reason. He sneaks in. It still hurts me to talk about it right now. And just imagining him placing his hand on your body. It sucks. And honestly, I don't even know what you guys did because I'm not sure if I believe that you guys didn't have sex. And there's a good reason why I believe that. So what? So what if you guys did? All I want to know is the truth. Just don't hide it from me. You know? And yeah, yes, I regret calling you names and trying to tear you down, tear your character down. To be honest, in the moment, I felt like you needed that. I felt like you were too comfortable with yourself. Like, how can you possibly do what you did and still pretend like nothing's happened? How can you be so entitled? I don't know. And you know, I guess honestly, from the very beginning when I first met you until now, nothing much has changed. I feel like deep down I'm still the same person. In the sense where I still just want to talk to you. That's really all I want. That's really all I want. Just a nice conversation where, you know, you can open up to me. Why you did it. I mean, yes, sure, it's irresponsible and whatever not, but I'm sure deep down you did it also because there were some fears that you had, insecurities. Maybe you were escaping from it. And yeah, it was terrible of me for somebody who's already escaping from the insecurities to drag everything up to the front and beat you down with it. Yeah, I suck. I shouldn't have done that. And yeah, I admit, you know, a big part of it came from my own anger. Just pure anger and no other reason. That I wanted you to feel the same pain that I did. And the funny thing is, I feel like even today, if I did send you this video, you probably wouldn't receive it very well. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm not even trying to attack you or anything. I just don't really know what there is to say anymore. You know, I'm really sorry that I tore you down like that. And I don't know if I can ever make it up to you. I'm not really sure what the right thing to do is, because it doesn't seem like you have forgiven me at all. And I don't know if it's even possible for you to forgive me just by hanging out casually. I truly don't know, because that's just not how I do things. You know, when things happen, I need to talk it out. But I guess for you, there is nothing to talk about because you've seen what I truly think and there is nothing to say. Yes, the words were mean, but it was my true, unfiltered thoughts. But this what I'm saying right now is also true and unfiltered. I do think you're really sweet, and you are a smart girl. You've made a lot of money at a very young age. And ultimately, I just want to see you have more confidence in yourself. I want to see you excel at what you do. You know, I want you to be happy. I want you to find a good man that you can rely on. Someone who I want to say can help you through your insecurities, but you know, I think deep down, at the end of the day, security comes from within. I don't know where the source of your insecurity lies right now, but I want to say yes. I miss the sacrifices and whatever not, but that's besides the point. I think what I've seen is that you do have the capacity for love and sacrifice and compassion, and that alone makes you so worthy to receive love. Love and worth is not based on anything else other than being a good person deep down. And you know, I do think that you are every bit as deserving of love as anybody else, and you deserve nothing but the best. Like what I wrote in my letter to you, I don't know if you've read it or not. Yeah, I mean, on that note, I know you like flowers, and I know you want to receive flowers. In the beginning, I was never sure enough that I wanted to give you flowers, and I didn't want to build your expectations to the point where I don't meet them and then you just feel upset. I didn't want you to feel hurt. And I only felt comfortable to give you flowers after you were quote-unquote done, because then there was really no room left for me to disappoint you, is there? I mean, I don't know. And again, I think a big reason of why I wasn't sure about you at the start, but I'm a lot more sure now, is that, you know, it took me a year to really get to know you, and that was only after I guess I had lost you and spent so much time reflecting on everything in the past. But you know, all that being said, I understand if you no longer see a future with me. That's perfectly fine. It's okay. But I think I have seen your soul. As cheesy as it sounds, I have seen the deeper part of you, and I really do like that. And genuinely, I do want to connect with you. Which I feel like I have not been able to do, even until now. On a deeper level, I mean. Whether or not we're together, you know, that really doesn't matter. What I care about is that we get to connect. But I also understand, you know, if you don't want to. And also, I guess I really just want to know the truth. Like, betrayal aside, everything aside, I just want to know the truth. Not for anything else, but really just to understand you as a person better. And I'm not here to judge anymore or anything, like to throw insults and make you feel insecure. Like, yes, I did those things, but and I'm sorry for it, but you know, I don't care about labeling you or anything. I know you. But yeah, I understand as well that I have hurt you quite a bit, and maybe you need time to process it. Maybe you just never want to talk to me again about these things. And that's okay as well. I don't want to force anything. Not to force a talk. Not to force a relationship or anything like that anymore. I don't know, you say I push you into a corner. I don't know, I'm not trying to. I did want you to decide, yeah. But I mean, I understand that forcing things, or me trying to force a decision out of you, it's not gonna do anything. You know, I've tried, thinking back, I've tried so many times with you, and that has just never worked. And honestly, I don't know how I can make you feel safer. I don't. Whatever it is you think you're ashamed of, I don't think you should be. Because for the things that I do know, I already forgive you. Well, I don't know if I forgive you. I mean, I feel like for forgiveness, I still need full accountability and a promise that you will do better. Well, actually, I have forgiven you because I kind of understand what happened already, but whether or not I can fully put it down and forget, that is where I need a little bit more. But yeah, you know, whatever it is you think that I'll judge you for, I mean, I don't know what exactly it is, but I can almost guarantee you that I'm not going to judge you for it, because I have heard things from my friends that they have done, not to me. I mean, I'm more of a third party in these cases, but you know, I've heard of things that happened that they have done, and I want to say that I never judge any of them for it. And I really only casted my judgment on you because I was angry, I was hurt, and I wanted to push you away. But yeah, you know, this is a bit of a ramble at this point. You know, life, I think, is gonna be good. Getting into a lot of hobbies now. Can't wait to do more at work. I'm losing weight. Hoping to get back into my peak physique. And maybe to push even further beyond that. I'm reconnecting with a lot of friends. I feel I've learned so much over the past several months. And yeah, you know, I'm actually going to Morocco. I told you, I did tell you before. I think you just forgot, or maybe you weren't listening, but I told you before that I'm going to Morocco in April, and that was when I invited you to come to Spain with me after Morocco. Yeah, so that was the Morocco trip thing that I'm talking about. But yeah, I am going to Morocco in April, and who knows, if you have watched this far, and if you are keen, I would love to take you on a trip to Spain. And you know, I'll cover the hotels and food and activities. You just need to show up. Think of it as a way for me to make up for the US trip. Yeah. And yeah, it could be a start to your grad trip. And then maybe I'll catch you when you're back or something, I don't know. But yeah. I don't know how you're gonna receive this video. I don't know if you're gonna watch it through. But I hope you get where I'm coming from.